If you're ready, come and get it. Selena Gomez has finally launched her Rare Beauty makeup brand after months of anticipation, and we were lucky enough to get our hands on the full collection. We've spent the past week trying out all the products from home, and today we're going to discuss them and share our honest reviews. I'm Page 6 style editor Alana, and welcome to Style Trial, where we test out celebrity-created products IRL. Joining me for this style trial is my colleague and fellow Selenator, Janaea. It's so good to have you with us for the style trial. Now, you've been a fan of Selena's for a really long time, right?
Yes, for forever. You know, I pretty much grew up watching Wizards of Waverly Place. So for me, she's been my style icon since like 7th grade.
I just can't stop saving people, can I?
This is actually not a first impressions review. You and I have both been wearing these products for the past week, right?
I could not wait to put these products on my face. I had to. I mean, it's just beautiful, and I can't wait to dive a little bit deeper into how to use the products and all the benefits of them, and it's just a stunning, stunning line.
So let's start from the beginning by talking about the Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer that you put on before your makeup. What did you think of this primer?
You know, the first thing that I saw immediately is the glow that it has. You could see there's this little iridescent sort of pearly kind of look to it. And, you know, when Selena made this line, you know, she said that she really wanted her fans to feel like they're glowing from within. And I mean, that definitely starts with this. It's so shiny, but not shiny in a way where you look oily. It just gives you such a beautiful sort of natural glow to yourself. And I am a fan of this. I love it.
So full disclosure, I have never owned a primer before in my life. I'm kind of a makeup novice. I should throw this out there right now, although as I do these steps on camera, y'all are gonna realize that. But that said, I really enjoyed using this.
Maybe I'm using a little much, but I kind of like the way it looks, so I don't really care.
Okay, so let's move on to what I'm pretty sure has been touted as like the hero product of the launch collection. It's the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. One thing that's been a little controversial from what I've been reading and seeing is that the foundations, which you shake before you use them because they do have some oil in them, and so you want to incorporate all of that. It comes with a doe foot applicator, and it's very liquidy. I've heard some people say that that's kind of weird. I personally, as somebody who likes a lighter touch with foundation and kind of just likes to dot it on as opposed to like really pressing it on my full face, I didn't mind the doe foot.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a great touch because I think that the tools that she launched with the foundation on how to apply it, you know, she has a beautiful foundation brush, and then she also came out with this amazing sponge.
But I really liked this foundation brush. Between the sponge and the brush, I preferred the brush for the precision reasons you were mentioning. I think it gave a really nice finish.
I really, really like this foundation. I feel like it gives, I would say medium, solid medium coverage, but it feels super lightweight. It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything right now.
This does not feel like you have makeup on your face. It feels so natural. It was shocking to me, you know, as somebody who has probably tried every foundation at Sephora at this point.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever found one that, you know, has the color match is perfect. The consistency, it's so blendable. It just feels light on the skin. I mean, this checks all the boxes for me, for sure.
We should for sure talk about the fact that Rare Beauty launched with 48 shades of foundation and concealer, which is huge.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely monumental for the whole beauty community. I mean, you've heard so many stories of, you know, brands not launching enough shades, and the fact that she worked so hard. I mean, it took 2 years to develop this whole line, and she worked so hard to, you know, make sure that anybody can walk into the store and, you know, feel comfortable that they're going to find their match and they're going to be able to use this product and enjoy it. I mean, it's such a game changer.
Okay, so next we have the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, which is packaged much the same as the foundation with a little doe foot applicator that's nice and broad so you can get it all the way under your eyes, down your nose, wherever you need to conceal. And again, 48 shades. And if you find your foundation match, you're most likely the corresponding concealer. Minimal streaking, if any. Stayed put all day. I was really, really happy. I get pretty dark under my eyes despite sleeping 8 to 9 hours a night. Don't know why, but it did a really lovely job of covering, as well as kind of, hiding any sort of blemishes or brightening any points of my face. Okay, so next up we have the Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, which comes in a very similar packaging to the concealer, except it has a metallic top. And we got 4 shades of these to play around with too. Did you find a favorite?
I did. My favorite is 100% Joy. This is just such a pretty corally shade. I mean, it has a little bit of a sparkle to it. I never use liquid blush. So I've always used powder blush. So when I first tried this, I was a little bit, I don't know how this is gonna look. But that being said, it's beautiful. I mean, you only need a tiny bit because it's so pigmented.
I do a single dot on each cheek and blend it out for, kind of like a lighter flush. I really liked it. I might be a blush convert. So while I don't often use blush day to day, I do love me some highlighter, and Selena has us covered.
Yeah, something that I love about these is they all have some sort of a different color to them. So, this one Enchant is a little bit more purpley, and this one Mesmerize is a little more pinky. So it just depends on what you like better.
Oh, that's so nice. You can immediately see it makes your whole face kind of light up.
While I don't often use blush or brushes, there is one form of makeup that I absolutely love, and that is a cat eye. So I was super pleased to see that Selena included the Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Eyeliner in Launch.
It does not come off. I will say that in the best way possible. It stays on through sweat. It stays on through tears. You could watch a really sad movie and it'll stay on. I mean, this is not going anywhere, which I love. That was the biggest thing for me about any eyeliner, but especially this one.
So I feel like I really put eyeliners to the test because I have hooded eyes and I just constantly have transfer. I actually found that when I just applied this on its own with nothing on top, I did get some transfer after a couple of hours. And so I got nervous and I was like, oh no, oh my God, I really want it. This was probably the product I had the highest hopes for in the whole collection. However, if you, like I usually do, set it with a little bit of powder, and you can use for that the Blot and Glow touch-up kit, which comes with a powder-loaded puff that kind of gives you a little bit of iridescent powder, or like I did, just use, a skin-toned pressed powder to set. Once I set this, it was exactly as you described it. It was like I had used Sharpie to line my eyes, and I mean that in a good way. So Rare Beauty launched with 2 different types of lip products. You have the With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm, which they are, as the name suggests, a sort of twist-up lip balm. But I mean, as is the case with most of these Rare Beauty products, I found that these had quite a bit of pigment to them. If you want to do kind of a subtle everyday light lip.
Yeah, and I thought what was so fun about those lip balms is that they're so pigmented. So it really, you do get color. I feel like not many lip balms have such bright color to them. Mm-hmm. And they're really hydrating too. You don't get flaky, you don't get crusty like some other lip products give you, It's so hydrating, and you really just feel like, you're putting Vaseline on your lips, but it's this beautiful color,
Cheek Vaseline.
Yes, exactly.
This was probably one of my personal favorite products, the Lip Soufflé Matte Lip Cream, which are these, I don't know, I've never used a liquid lipstick like this. It almost feels like it's a whipped consistency. It was super light. I have my favorite shade on now, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing lipstick, which is kind of wild. Usually if I'm doing the lip, it's either a very barely there pink, like that balm I showed you, or it's a bright fire engine red. Inspire is definitely my favorite shade. It's sort of a bright tomato red. It looks beautiful on pretty much every skin tone. I clicked around a bunch and everybody I've seen wearing it, it looks gorgeous. I'll show you guys. It's just, it's so nice. Last step, You can either set with powder if you want to use that Blot and Glow touch-up kit, or this Always an Optimist 4-in-1 mist if you prefer to use a fine mist to set your makeup and refresh throughout the day.
It smells like you walked into a spa.
Yes.
Like that's exactly.
Really
It smells
nice.
like
I'm gonna do a little
cucumbers.
spritz on cam.
It's very light, so you could like, you know, really spread it evenly over your skin and it'll cover everything, but very lightly. Again, I feel like this whole brand is just about natural and lightness and not feeling like it's too heavy on your face. And this is definitely no different.
We both really enjoyed this line from start to finish. We're obviously both wearing a full face of Rare Beauty right now. If you had to ask for our 3 favorite products, for me personally, it would be the foundation, which has pretty much single-handedly changed my mind about wearing foundation. The liquid eyeliner, which, I mean, performed beautifully, held up to my very high standards for liquid eyeliner. And then that Inspire red lip souffle, which I will definitely be incorporating into my regular red lip routine. How about you?
Yeah, you know, the foundation is definitely the standout product for me. Another product favorite of mine is the blush, which is shocking to me because I am not big on blush, but this has changed my mind. And I would say my 3rd favorite product would have to be
Decisions.
Again, a surprise one for me. I would go with the primer. I loved it. I think it's so sparkly and it gives you such a dewy look, but not oily. And I'm going to be using this every day now. So yeah.
Really, I think overall the value is really spot on for a lot of these products.
Yeah, and I think the most shocking thing about the price is that every single item is under $30, which is unheard of when it comes to makeup of this quality and what you're getting out of it. It's just so affordable. And again, it's Selena thinking of her fans and wanting everyone to be able to have access to this and play around with it. And it's just, you can't go wrong with it.
So Janaea, it has been so much fun spending this morning playing around with makeup with you. Is it fair to say that you love Rare Beauty like a love song?
Like a love song, baby. All day, every day, guilty. I love this brand.